Nebraska's 41st Governor Jim Pillen has made it a priority to make good on a campaign promise to simplify and improve the system for widespread state funding of K-12 education.
So I think 583 really is a positive. I think it shows that Governor Pillen has a commitment to find a way to properly fund public schools.
Yeah, 583. It's an exciting bill because it's talking about the investment of education into education, and that's something that we've been asking for in the education community for a long time.
Legislative Bill 583, introduced in the unicameral, is based on providing each district foundation aid and then equalization.
So the TIOSA formula is really based on calculating needs for 244 districts, and if it can't be funded locally, the state picks up that tab to ensure that every single district in the state has its needs met.
Supporters say the formula is designed to try and create a level playing field for state funding across all districts. But that's a near impossible task, as every district has a different financial situation. Some districts will see a huge boost, while others will feel minimal impact.
Through the foundation aid, it would bring about $1.3 million into our district. And then the special education would be about $500,000 as well. And so, anytime you're talking about a $1.8 million infusion into the district, that would be able to help us on a variety of fronts.
Since our foundation aid in 583 simply decreases equalization, the output is if the state aid number is the same, we aren't going to be able to change much with what we ask in property taxes.
But equalization funding has been around since Nebraska's last main education overhaul in the 1990s. Anxiety this time around from school administrations comes elsewhere. In Legislative Bill 589, introduced by Senator Tom Breezy of Albion, the proposed bill would cap schools at a 3% increased tax asking each year.
Anytime that you're limiting the local control of a board of education, that's something that we in the education community sit up and wonder.
They're chasing a narrative that schools overspend. But if you talk to school boards, if you talk to most community members, they're going to tell you most schools are good stewards of the taxpayers' funds.
Critics of the bill say the 3% cap can become increasingly difficult in growing school districts, where budget requirements consistently outgrow inflation.
If you're going to compare it to like the Nebraska state budget, their state budget is just a hair over 4% annually. So you're asking schools to be more fiscally conservative than our own government. 589 could handicap a little bit 583 and 681 from working effectively.
Superintendents across the state plan to propose and implement different amendments to these bills that could give school administrations more room to breathe. But while Todd Strom of South Sioux City says it's not perfect, he's thrilled by the governor's commitment to the ongoing dialogue of funding public schools.
There's all kinds of different things to consider, and it's a very tough job to try to tweak that TIOSA formula in a way that meets the needs of all school districts, and we understand that challenge.
Reporting for News Channel Nebraska, I'm Peyton Thomas.